And tomorrow, obviously, we'll be doing more Diddy as it progresses. And Ron's back, I believe. I'm reaching out to Hamamoto, to Lionel, and also to who else? Hamamoto, Lionel. Oh, Lionel's wife, Lynn's Warriors. She's doing phenomenal. I'm just looking now to see if that surprise witness is still live. No, she's done 4 hours and she's finished it. Because I was going to urge people to go over there. But if you want the updates in way more depth, that surprise witness, friend of the channel, perhaps we'll try and get her on. Yep, with the pink cat ears. She's done just on 4 hours on Diddy. So that's probably a good one to go to. Professor is in the chat. Is he? Let me see. Professor Hamamoto is scheduled to go on Kirby Summers' channel to talk about Virginia. I do believe that was today. Probably already happened because Kirby Summers goes bed early. So, Professor Hamamoto, let me know if you can come on in the next couple of days. Perhaps tomorrow or the next day. And we can talk about Diddy and we can talk about your thoughts on Virginia as well. Yes, he was live today. Yeah, that's great. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to reach out to all of our Diddy guests from when we had our 4-month run. No discrimination, just contacting all of them. Everyone from Jaguar Wright to Courtney Burgess and everyone else. Put a 1 in the chat if you want us to reach out to all of them and invite them on. Number 1, except for Chris Todd. Oh, I bet you Chris Todd will come on. And put a 2 in the chat if you don't want us to recreate some of the old magic. Looks like it's all 1s. Imagine, all right, I'm sending an email to Jaguar Wright. That would break the internet, Jaguar Wright, talking about the Diddy trial. I don't have a direct line to Courtney Burgess, the made man. Oh my goodness, didn't we have a laugh when Courtney had his Freemasonic cane? And his card, the Scottish Rite of Freemasons membership card. And he told us he was a made man. Yes, BJ is her name. Yes. That surprise witness, BJ. We will be reaching out to BJ. Oh, it doesn't. If anyone has spoken negatively about us, we don't take it to heart. We forgive everybody. We like people to flourish over here. We try all over here. We just focus on the good in people, in the hope that it comes out. And when people project on other people, we don't take it to heart. I just take that as people going through some kind of negative energy, and I have compassion for them. And once they've processed that negative energy out, these people often bounce back. BJ from That Surprise Witness is how I found you. Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. She does very thorough research, excellent reporting, very charismatic, and would love to get BJ on in the next couple of days. Courtney, we will see if he if he responds. Courtney still bloody owes us one. Remember when we got him on to talk about meeting Jay-Z, and then he came on and he couldn't talk about it after we booked him to talk about it. Courtney Burgess, made man, if you are watching this, you still owe us one. Get your ass back on the channel. We miss you. Yeah, we had some panels during the Diddy days that were absolute dynamite. Here's BJ's channel link. I'm putting it in the live chat now. I imagine Lionel will be on top of this as well. He's probably already on top of it. Let me have a look at. I'll have a quick look at Lionel's channel, see if he's live on it. Lionel Media. Lionel Media. Is he live? Lionel Nation. Live. No, doesn't look like Lionel is live presently, but I'm sure he's going to be all over this. I mean, there's news coming out constantly right now in this country about Diddy because of what's happened today, and we're just getting started. This is going to go on for weeks. There's going to be fireworks, folks. Imagine if J-Lo has to take the stand. And people are asking J-Lo about packing guns into the club. The best part. The best part of those panels was the shock on Shaun and Ron's faces. Especially when Jaguar Wright would erupt. Wow. But you know, I look back at those panels, and Courtney got me crying last time. Even Ron was crying. I know. No matter what anyone thinks about any of the people who came on the panels, we had a bloody good laugh. And I look back with nostalgia on that content. It was a unique chemistry. We never knew what was going to happen, and we were completely live. No one was getting Jag on live because of the threats to Piers Morgan. When that happened, I resolved to do so. And it took us on a very interesting journey. Agent Orange, did they drop AR's possession charge? AR? Elaborate, Agent. AR. I love BG. I'm not surprised witness. I subbed her during Britney Spears' conservatorship. She knows her crapola. Yep. Bring them all back, Shaun. Well, we need Shane, the guest booker, back as well, because it was his magic that coordinated a lot of it. And he has he never came back once that Diddy stuff ran out. He crashed and burned and never came back. He's announced his return several times with big long messages, and completely disappeared the next day. Yeah. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it at this for tonight. And where am I? There I am. Tam Tam, bring them all back. I'm going to leave it at this for tonight. And I hope we can recreate some of the magic. Oh, Maria Farmer. Yeah, so we reached out to several of the Epstein survivors that we were working with 5 or 6 years ago, and I've been collaborating with over the years, including Maria Farmer and her sister Annie. I think Maria now, the last thing she posted was that she's campaigning against what's going on in Palestine, and she stopped talking about Jeffrey, and she's not communicating with people like she used to. So I have sent messages to Maria Farmer. I've not got anything back. I sent messages to Juliette Bryant, who was with Epstein and Maxwell for almost 2 years. And that culminated with me doing a pre-record with Juliette Bryant 2 days ago, which we hope to get out in about a week. And we've also got the T-Bone podcast coming out in the next couple of days as well. And John Wedger did really well. Talking about Virginia and Jill Dando last night. A lot of people really loved that call-in show. Loving the professionalism of these call-in shows that Ron's doing with Wedger on Sunday night. And the night before that was Ron and Julia calling from prison. which was equally fascinating. Yeah, big old T-Bone, who many of you started supporting when I first wrote about him 20 years ago. And 31 years in prison. He's out now. And we're doing a series of podcasts with him. First one coming out this week. So anyway, I better get to bed, get my rest. Baby Ziggy's already got his head down, I'm being told. So I might have to go and watch some Married at First Sight, Australia with Jen. It's her favorite show. That's our evening.